Hi, welcome to my first DIY video. Yes, behind me is a super steady, super stable wall bike rack with harnessing and locking options. And today, we're gonna make another one for my other bike. And yes, we are using 2 luggage straps and a bonus of dog leash. Yes, dog leash. Before we start, it is important to consider some measurements like the overall length represented by a yellow line, the wheelbase represented by blue line, which is the distance between the front and rear axle, and the chainstay length represented by the red line, which is the distance between the bottom bracket and the rear axle. Knowing these measurements will help us determine the length of the wooden plank, placement of the brackets under the rack, and the placement of the lower and upper wall hanger, which will be shown later in this video. Okay, it's time to cut the plank using the angle grinder. Determine the right and suitable height of your rack. It is important not to overreach and strain your back. It is also important that your wall has enough space to accommodate your rack and your bike. After aligning the center line of the wheelbase to the center line of the plank, mark both ends of the tape for the front and rear axle. After marking these lines, position the brackets and prepare them for screwing. Use the pencil to mark the bracket holes as your guide for the screws. Probably the hardest part of this project. I don't have anyone or extra hands, so I decided to use dog harness and ladder to help me level and position the rack for marking the wall. It is advisable to get someone to help you with this step to be accurate and avoid mistake. Don't forget the tocks. Since we're drilling on a concrete wall, it is important to use the tocks before you put the screws in. Mount the bike rack using the dog leash for support. Simply loop around the top tube or anywhere on the frame to hold and support the bike. Position the drive side crank to 12 o'clock or whichever crank facing the wall. Place the lower hanger to desired height, which the hook can accommodate the crank then mark.